If you would rather keep your joint pain and slow metabolism, then feel free to click away. Everyone else, stay with me while I show you the 3 most underrated exercises to speed up metabolism and reduce joint pain. Stable joints let you train harder, add muscle and burn more at rest. Weak links, on the other hand, they limit your force output, therefore slow down your body, which is like driving with a parking brake. Most people doing split squats, they stop here and do their repetitions like this, or alternatively, they throw their back foot up and do variations of Bulgarian split squats, which, I don't know, maybe is good for circus tricks, but it is not beneficial for knee health. So what you want to do is you want to get into a long split stance. You want to travel down diagonally and at the same time in the bottom position fully flex your anterior knee, and then also you want to make sure that your upper body at all times stays vertical. That's the 3 key points. Then if you're new to this, you want to go ahead and do the whole motion with that front foot elevated. That's why I'm using this stepper. And at the same time, your anterior heel being elevated as well. Then later on, as you get used to this, you can do the whole thing without that front foot elevation and without the ankle elevation. And then only use dumbbells instead of the lower cable pull. So that would be the more advanced variation. Now, the whole point with these split squats is that due to the huge knee travel that we have, we can load our knees in that bottom position, which helps us develop and target our VMO muscle, which helps build knee stability and at the same time full ankle range of motion. When onboarding new clients, I always test their ankle mobility, amongst others, using a knee-to-wall test, which essentially checks if you can properly move your knees past your toes. Now, most clients fail, I have to say, and the way you can fix this is you can stand on a step, or alternatively, if you're at home, you can use a staircase. You use a weight, you drop down your heels and you hold this bottom position and stretch for 4 seconds, also pulling your toes towards your shins like I do right here. Now you extend your ankles, you lower down for 3 seconds, and again you hold the bottom position for 4 seconds, and so on. You can do 3 sets of 12 to 15 repetitions of that exercise, and this essentially helps develop a deeper squat, but also while walking, walk with longer stride. Now, if you're working in an office, then probably your posture is not the best. If you now go ahead and you row towards your belly when you're working out, like I do right now, then what you're doing here is you're training your lats. These muscles are internal rotators of your shoulder, which means you're worsening your posture even more by rowing towards your belly. So instead, what you want to do is you want to go ahead and row towards your neck. Rowing towards your neck like I do right here, you pause for 2 seconds in the contracted positions, you lower back down for 3 seconds, you pause for 2 seconds in the contracted position, and so on. This will work your upper back and the muscles between your spine and scapula, which improves your posture, which opens your rib cage, therefore also helps you breathing, right? Get more oxygen, which also is important for fat burning. Add 3 sets of 12 to 15 repetitions of each move to your workouts, and you can also go ahead and combine them with your usual compound lifts. So in 4 weeks, you will feel your joints open up, you will feel your metabolism improving because you can also lift heavier in your sessions. Marlene here, for example, had a knee surgery. She was in pain running, dancing, and even walking. She added these moves, which resulted in her knee pain dropping. She could get back into running and dancing. So hit subscribe for weekly joint and metabolism fixes.